This is another one of my Taiwan dogs. I've had 3 total. I still have 2, and of course Rose is going to visit us here. Rose. Roar. This is Amber, and she was born on the streets of Taiwan. And as a street dog, much like Miko, who's going to visit us here, they're mutts of mutts of mutts, so we don't really know what kind of dog she is. They have breeds over in Taiwan that we don't have here, so if I were to do a DNA kit on these 2, it would just come back as, you know, indeterminate, undetermined, something like that. But the interesting thing about Amber, who is about 10 as I take this, and I've had her about 6.5 years, is that she is missing most of her jaw. And you can't really tell here. Let's see if I can we look in your mouth? There's just, she's got an upper palate there, and her tongue hangs out the side, much like Miko's does, but she does still have her lips and can seal off her mouth if she needs to. She does have some back teeth here and on the other side, so she's able to handle kibble. And she loves to eat, loves to eat. She also loves to be petted, so she's going to get way too close to my camera here. We don't know what happened to her, unlike Miko, who we do know the story, and you know, some guy was caught for actually hurting Miko. We don't know Amber's story, but we do know that whatever happened to her was caused by humans. She's a very, very loving dog. She just loves to be petted. And she'll do anything for treats, and generally she's just a really nice, sweet, happy dog. Pretty quiet. She does bark occasionally, like once a month type of thing, because she can't manipulate a lot of things with her mouth. She doesn't play like the other dogs do. She mostly just wants to kind of hang out with her people and be petted, as I keep saying here. We are at the dog park right now, and she likes to sniff around and do stuff. And she's not doing it now, but she often drools a lot while we're here. And so this look on her face where she's kind of like sleepy-eyed, pretty common. Another interesting thing about her is that she has terrible nightmares. And we sometimes have to wake her up because she's having such a bad nightmare and thrashing about. And I don't know what they're about, obviously. She can't tell me. But that's something that we've just learned to deal with her. Now, she has a fistula, which is a hole that communicates from her mouth to her sinuses, which shouldn't happen. But because she doesn't have any teeth, we don't have to worry as much about infection with her as we do with Miko. And so she's actually been in fantastic health since we first got her. And yeah, she's a great dog. She's kind of, oops, I got just jumped on by another dog. She's often considered the favorite. I've had numerous people say that they are going to steal her from me because she's such a wonderful, sweet, loving dog. And really, she's just happy to be petted and to not have people be mean to her. So I'm sure we'll talk more about that in the future because training her has been kind of interesting. But anyway, Amber. Yes, my sweet.